What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Got Arnie here, got Bryn, and so far nobody in the chat. And there goes Arnie's phone notifying him that I went live. Renee gets Grand Central Terminal.
A scam call as usual.
Now, probably going, hey Arnie, Vader's live. That was everybody's day.
It's good.
It was okay.
We'll say, damn, it's nothing to get choked up over. I'm gonna say we had a little bit of a fluster cluck at work today. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. You've heard me talking about those big cabinets that got the microwave and oven in them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they wound up getting the main part done. They slid it down to us, and we did our part and everything as far as putting, the rest of the stuff on that we needed to. The last thing we put on is the skin and everything for it. And we're going to put it on, and it's like, something ain't right. Because when we put that on there, here comes more trouble.
Hey,
Steven.
Randy. Hey, Steve.
Mate trouble, impossibly.
No, it's not. Hey, Randy. Hey, Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
I was starting to watch that video, the video you had out, and like, nope, didn't get a chance to finish watching it. There's Renegade.
Renegade.
Hi, Renegade.
Hey, Renegade.
But no, it's a fact is that when they build the face frames and everything for this stuff, besides it's got a skin on it, that side is real narrow. We got this. We went to put it on there. It was real wide. Go, what is going on here? Like, we looked at the paperwork. The tag on the skin said it's for that cabinet. The paperwork said it's supposed to have skin on this side. I'm going, it ain't going to fit because, no. Come to find out, the other two guys put the wrong face frame on.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had to sit there, take that one off, bring the other one over, get it put on and secure it on there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that lines up. We got the. All right.
Here you
Brent,
go.
what are you watching, Brent? Because I'm hearing something.
I'm not watching it. It's not me.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, well, usually it's Bryn watching something.
I turned mine down before I even hit the where you see my face.
Arnie probably knows what I'm watching too on my phone.
Yeah. I got it on too, but on low.
Ah.
1 notch before no volume.
But yeah, we wound up getting that done, and like, whew, that was a close one because like we were thinking that maybe the frame department they put the thing backwards. Nope, they didn't do that. It wasn't their fault.
It was whoever cut it.
No, it was the two guys at the beginning of the table. They grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, wow.
Because the very next one, the skin was on the opposite side, like it should have been.
Yeah.
So the frame that we had on that one was actually for the next one coming up.
Believe me, Randy, I sometimes have multiple things going at the same time. Then my wife goes like, "What the devil?"
No, Renegade, I didn't get a chance to look at it because I got home and started doing a bunch of stuff, and about 20 minutes later, um, something shows up. I got the other package here somewhere.
Mm. I did not, Renegade.
Oh, let's just say that package with this came in, and then that showed up, and I know I've got it out here. Just don't remember
Maybe.
where I misplaced it at, just right off the top of the head. But it's the one that's got the toggle switch. I might not have even brought it out here yet.
My cat was excited that I got home early today.
I bet she was.
She's gonna hate tomorrow. Cause I leave at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. Don't get home till after 6:30.
Oh boy, she's gonna be throwing a fit.
Oh, who's throwing a fit?
No, my cat will probably throw a fit.
Oh.
That's good, Renegade.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting with Tony. He and I were talking about it and everything, and as far as him doing the shirts and everything for my channel, what I'm thinking is use both logos that I've got right now. Just a regular wrecker on the front, and then the one towing the motorcycle, bigger one on the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just go with the new idea and everything. That might be the new channel logo.
Oh.
Where it says Maters on top, curved, and then on the bottom it says Workshop. And you got these two funky little eyes, and then like two buck teeth.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking about as far as the new logo. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I suggest maybe slightly bit of a different look for the eyes and the teeth versus the Disney one, Pixar one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Then I'm worried about trending a little bit with their copyright if
Well, I
they
mean,
have one.
well, the thing. Hey, there's Mark Thomas. The only thing is, they can't copyright the eyes and buck teeth.
Mm,
I
okay.
mean, that's not part of their trademark. I mean, anybody can do eyes, anybody can do buck teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing there. I mean, it wouldn't be, the whole face. Like I say, it's just going to be the eyes. It's not going to be colored. Just going to be black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. But yeah, Renegade, and I'll go check it out too. I got to see about ordering one of those No Name National 24 T-shirts from Tony.
And before I came in here, I had a chair wheel break on the on the chair in the kitchen.
Ooh, that's not
Oh,
good.
you okay?
Yeah. there's 5 wheels on the floor, and it's on the chair, and one of them broke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just scooting along, and all of a sudden, crunch, and then tilted off to one side. I'm like, what the heck?
That's not good. Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer. And hey, Mark.
I got spares in the garage.
No. Spare wheels or spare chairs?
I think it's spare wheels, maybe. Right, Arnie?
Yeah.
I just put rollerblade style wheels on my rolling chair here. Boy, going from very old, who knows how old the wheels has been seen, who knows what, to brand new wheels. Boy, the chair likes to roll and roll and roll.
Yeah,
So it's gonna keep rolling.
yeah, it's what I did with the chair a couple years ago, but now the wheels are like worn in and all that.
Yes, I'll cue the Limp Biscuit.
This is all gonna be fun.
What you looking at there, Mater?
Oh, I'm trying to get my like I said, I got my wiring and everything in for doing the solar system. I've already got wire hooked up going from the inverter over to my bus bars. But the only thing I haven't done yet is hooked up my disconnect switch to the bus bar yet. Which that's something I'll be doing soon. I do have wire connecting the shut off. Actually, let me do this. That way y'all can. I think it's best. Yeah. So what I'm doing is this is my disconnect switch right here for the solar. So for the solar input.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got this is my main battery disconnect. This kills power for the inverter and everything else. Okay. But this one, what it does is kills the power going from the solar panel up to the charger itself. And then this right here, this is the next thing I'm going to hook in. This is a little breaker that protects the solar charger from overcharging the battery. That was the main reason why I had to get some more 10 gauge wire so I can get this done.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is what came off, it come in from Amazon. Now, this is the 14 gauge wire here. It's a red and black. That's actually going to be coming off of the fuse block that's going to power those 12 volt lights. And I'm very seriously thinking about getting 16 more. Because I think I did leave it in. No, I got the package right here. Yeah.
Hi, Salty.
Hey, Salty Badger, how you doing?
Hey, cool gamer.
But this right here, this is the toggle switches I got ordered. And this is going to allow me to split. I'll have these hooked in. Let's see if I can figure out how. Of course, I have to tape it shut too. But this way, what I'm gonna do is I'll get something set up. Like I said, and these here, it's nothing more just a on and off. It's a 30 amp switch, 12 volts, and I like the fact it says off and on already on it. But I'll find something I can mount this on, which I think I've already got the idea as far as what I'm gonna do. And I like the fact it comes with the little rubber pieces that go on to keep it waterproof. Which I'm not gonna really need that. Oh, it even has the little tags and everything. You get mounted on there. It says on and off.
Yeah.
So that'll work. And there's what, 4 of them here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 of them. So that means, if I'm running, see, I've got 16 lights. That means each switch will allow me to operate 4 for right now. So if I get 16 more, that means I'll be able to operate 8 lights off of 1 switch. So I'll have that mounted by the door and everything. I come walking in, I can flip those on and have the lights. And then, like, if I want to run those LED, the regular plug-in lights, I can turn the inverter itself on and be able to do that.
Yeah.
Of course, nice thing is I got all these cable lugs, which is going to help out.
Is it the one with the levers on them?
What, the cable lugs?
Yeah.
No, it's just lugs.
Oh.
It's the kind that crimp on the cable, and you can mount them.
I was thinking something else.
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, Ernie.
There's also those Wago or Wago.
Oh, Wagos? No, I'm not using those.
That's why I thought that you had that first.
Oh, no. No, I don't have that. That's for regular house wire. Okay, so now all I need is the red wire to go from my solar charge controller into here, and then from here to here. And get that kind of measured out. And these are the cutters that came with it also. Now the weird thing is, I'm using my Quinn wire stripper. These are working.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is going to be for me to be able to have, like I said, power and everything out there in that other garage. Might not be the correct point. It seems to be too big. Yeah, there we go. I'm doing the fuse now. You're talking about this fuse block right here that's going to be powering the for my lights. It's basically just a way, of safety to be able to do that. Is all. Because I mean, instead of coming straight off the bus bar to try and power the lights, I'm doing it like this just as a safety measure.
Yeah. Yeah, because you may never know where one of the lights may short out or something.
Right. That's the whole reason behind this, and it comes with fuses, and they're the regular automotive style fuses. So if one blows, I can replace it no problem. I'm not going to be drawing that many amps because, like I said, right now this setup here is just going to be for powering the lights, and that's about it. That'll work right there.
Layla, did you have to knock that over?
Yeah.
Of course you did. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yes, Arnie?
Arnie. A little less.
We heard it, but we don't want to smell it.
A little less exertion there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knocked the tree over.
We already have a tree up?
No, this one.
Oh, I know people with their tree up already.
I would not have mine up just yet. Mainly because of one reason. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade ain't come and gone yet.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
Yep.
Call me old-fashioned, but no, I don't think you should be celebrating Christmas until after Thanksgiving. But Salty, as far as how many amps, I've got this is a 1500 watt inverter, so it's not pulling that many amps. And like I said, this is all 12 volt. Like I said, I'm just trying to get it to where I've got lights out there in the garage. Because like I said, my parents, they wanted buying that corner lot, and the house that was there burnt. So they were running power from the house to the garage. Well, when they bulldozed the house and everything, there went all that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then on Thanksgiving, I'll see if I have enough time to spin Alice's Restaurant. Mater, you might know that song.
Yeah, I know that song, unfortunately.
I mean, I got the record that I can get out. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
You know what I think of when? What's the first thing that comes to mind when? Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
You
And
talk
Sarah,
about
Yeah.
Alice's Restaurant.
Hmm.
Renegade probably knows.
Wait, what's the first thing you think of?
Yeah, when you mention something like that, Alice's Restaurant. What's the first thing you think? What's the first thing I'm thinking of?
The Volkswagen microbus loaded with garbage?
Nope.
Uh, the the 8x10 glossy photographs with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of them explaining what each of them is.
Nope.
Oh goodness. I give up.
The most famous line by Polly Holiday. Kiss my grits.
hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the lights are actually going to be coming off of the load and everything. They're all 12 volts. Yep, Flo. Yep, Flo was the one that said that because
Uh,
it was the show Alice, and she worked at Mel's Diner. Okay, but Polly Holiday was Flo and everything, and her famous line was "Kiss my grits." Yep, Mel's Diner. What was that? What was that Vic Tayback that played Mel? And then, like I said, Polly Holiday, she played Flo.
Hey, Sarah.
Trying to remember who it was that played Alice.
Hmm.
I don't remember the actress's name. Okay. I might have to go into this other
It was
container.
called Alice. It wasn't called Alice Diner.
Yeah, I know. It was called Alice.
Linda Lavin.
Yeah. Thank you. Sarah Grits it's white hominy, which is a type of corn. Okay. These are not. This is not going to work. This actually is what came with the crimper and the cutter.
Yeah.
All right, who's whoa 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 whoa?
Not me.
Not me.
Huh? I was hearing something funky out my headset.
I heard it too, but it wasn't me.
Oh, and I had just my mic was muted, so
But I was gonna say salty is yeah, grits are good. I like them, especially going over to Waffle House. I get the All Star and ask me, do I want hash browns or grits? I go grits. Put some butter on there, some sugar, and get some of that their half and half coffee creamer. Oh, that's good.
oh, Sarah wants to go to the thrifty store again.
Why does she not want to go there? That's
Uh,
the whole thing. It's like, when does she
Maybe.
not?
but yeah,
This thing, Callie.
I think I've tried grits once, and I wasn't overly fond of them.
I don't like them.
Yeah, they are kind of a
I a couple times, and I didn't care for them.
you know, they are kind of an acquired taste. I mean, there are some foods out there that some people will like, and some people go, "Oh, I can't stand it."
I don't like liver and onions.
Nope, me neither.
Me neither.
Onions, yes. Liver, no.
Yeah, onions, yeah. The other thing, no.
All right, so now I've got my protection going there. All right.
Yeah, liver. Mhm.
Gross.
I think I'm tried.
It's a
Oh,
texture thing. I can't
that,
eat it.
that's what put me off of it was the smell of what is it, liver pate.
Ah,
My grandma loved the liver pate.
My mom would eat it
What's
all the
this,
time.
Callie? She's got that face where she's got her mouth somewhat open and just staring.
yeah, that's what I say, sir. Ooh, liver. Hey, DC, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
DC.
DC.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm doing this while trying to do the stream, so I'm not able to keep an eye, all that much on the chat and everything. Unfortunately.
71. Whoops.
Huh? Reading what Lydia put.
Who's live?
Uh,
The
Elaine
bingo.
with bingo.
Yeah, what
Oh,
happened
you
is
were
a
doing
scam
bingo?
call came in and messed up the
Oh,
phone.
because they were talking about Lydia.
Oh, she was talking to Master Controller.
Ah,
Aren't you trying to get me a strike?
no.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Hey,
no,
your mind out of the gutter, okay?
no, they wouldn't mind. Anyways,
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Dougster.
Hey, there's Dougster.
hi, Dogster.
Hey, Doug, you might be learning something from me doing all this solar. I know Neverboard, he's got his setup going pretty good out there in that pole barn.
All right. Good night, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
All right, appreciate you coming in, Lewis. You have a good night.
Oh,
Actually,
bye, Lewis.
now I will admit that I'm probably kind of going a little overboard on some of this as far as wire and everything, but hey, I'd rather go a little bit over than under. It's better to go over than to be protected than go way under.
And cause a fire.
Just to be on the safe side, salty, that's actually going to go the 200 amp fuse. That's something that they were talking about. I've seen several videos, about 4 or 5, and they always were mentioning about putting a 200 amp fuse in between the main cutoff for the battery and the battery itself. It's going to be one of those, safety features. And with, using, all this, I'd rather be, like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Well, Mark, I mean, for me, like I said, before I did, got into, making sure I was going to do any of this, I watched several um, videos on how to do it. I mean, some of the videos I've actually watched were going all the way back 5 years. Right. It's going to, like I said, the 200 amp fuse is going to be between my battery disconnect and the battery itself. But like I said, I've got a breaker right here that's going to be killing power coming in from the um, solar panels, and then I've got this breaker here. This is it's a 60 amp breaker going from the charge controller that's going to be going to the battery. It's actually going to the bus bar, and the bus bar is going to the disconnect. I'm hearing some thunder. Of course, it is raining here right now.
Oh, it was raining all morning and then in kind of into the very early afternoon.
I'm not getting in on that one, Bren.
I have no idea. I don't need any more yarn, so I have to use what I had to get some room in my apartment.
No coaching from the sideline, Renegade. Sarah gets in enough trouble as is without your help. She doesn't need any extra.
Sarah, that's your own risk worth taking if you choose to take it.
Yep.
Or else you might get a I don't know. I don't know how severe of a what for, but deep trouble, she says.
My only question is, when is she not in trouble?
Oh,
Besides when she's asleep.
oh.
If she might even be in trouble when she's sleeping.
Who?
Sarah.
I'll be back.
Well,
And I'll move this in case if it rings.
I just brought those wrenches over too.
Okay, Sarah.
World is your oyster cracker.
Where did I just set them down at? Oh, there they are. Oh. All I know is it's pretty damn nice not having to run the AC right now.
What's the temperature down there?
Hang on, let me get this tightened up and I'll let you know.
It's 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 64 degrees.
Wow. Now I got my phone over here charging.
Oh, Crystal's in.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, she just went to bed, so I can come in. And I'm working on a multicolored teal shawl, so.
4 of us got the homework done today to start our CPT program or CPT book. The rest of the class, the 8 people in the class that didn't,
The rest of the class,
they got her so mad today.
Oh. It is about 65 here.
64
Well,
here.
my phone is saying 64 and I don't believe it.
Yeah, 64 here.
Yeah, 64 here. I'm in Northwest Indiana. It's 64.
Yeah, I was going to say 64 or 65 there, Dougster. Remember, I'm also in Michigan here.
Well, my Alexa says it's 64. My phone says it's 65. And my phone says it's 65 and raining.
No, my phone's showing 64 and raining.
Okay. I died. I froze, so I left and came back. So since only 4 of you got it done, what's going to happen with class?
Oh, they finally got their homework, but they got no help to get their answers checked today.
Oh, poor babies. They had to grow up and figure out life's not fair.
I already got one of the sheets done to have her check to make sure the answers are all right.
Are most of these adults?
They are 20s to 30s.
Still kids.
They're the same age as my kids.
Dougster, I'm in Genesee County.
I live in a city that they think I live in Michigan. I live in Angel City.
Well, of course, it's Michigan City, Indiana.
Yeah, I know.
For the ground part.
Been a blank year. Banner year. Got it right. Our classes used to be separate. They used to have Michigan City and Valparaiso classes. Now we're connected. We're all together. And one of the girls from Valpo texted me, and I helped her with her homework today. And I was helping her with the codes today too.
The renegade, no, she's not going to blame me. I know you're talking about Sarah.
Yes, Valpo. I used to live in Valpo.
Yeah, Dexter. My brother likes to go out to Saginaw Bay and go fishing. But he lives on the western side of the state, north of Grand Rapids.
Okay, I had to go in the bedroom because the one in the craft room in the front of the house has said no.
Hey, Salty Badger, are you also here in Michigan? You said earlier that it's not far for you.
Okay, and Bluetooth is not working back here. But that's okay. No, Salty Badger, what he is doing is setting up the boards, fuse boards and stuff like that, so he can run solar in the other garage.
Yep.
So when he starts doing his live streams out there, I don't have to worry. He just has to be able to walk in the dark and not kill himself.
I won't be able to still walk in the light because I turn on the other lights in the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that ground. So now I've got that's for charging.
Oh,
My ground for this bus block or for the fuse block.
Lowell, that's where one of my aunts and uncles live. Nice little town there. Um, not this weekend, but next weekend is their Christmas through Lowell, where all throughout the town and the outskirts of town they have a lot of different places having selling crafts and stuff, mainly like Christmas crafts and such.
Oh, so they have a Christmas market for the entire town.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
have fun.
like they have a bunch of stops through downtown, and then there's other areas that would have them. Various churches would have them stationed where people can bring their crafts and sell. There's a
Flea market.
It's
oh,
basically a townwide
it's
garage sale, but it's more craft themed so that people can buy handmade gifts for Christmas.
yes,
Oh,
exactly.
kind of like a farmer's market.
Kinda, but it's not in one specific spot. It's
Okay, honey, a
you know
farmer's
you
market running the entire length of Ennis and Kaufman Avenue here in town.
Okay.
So
yeah
yeah,
where stops could be like the churches, the businesses, uh, even out of people's houses.
yeah.
Um there's a
Market of fleas. What the heck?
ha ha ha. But yeah, it's a cool thing. My aunt sometimes makes uh exactly, Sarah, uh whole town wide.
Yeah.
Um but which would uh
I know it says
what
Pittsburgh.
what you're crocheting,
Yeah.
that would be like a perfect thing. Boom.
Yeah. If I have like 20 shawls, half a dozen baby blankets, a couple of lap gowns, about half a dozen blankets of babies, lap gowns, bunch of dishcloths and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Um,
yeah, I would have to be working the day that market ends. I would have to start working on stuff again for next year.
yeah. Um, like I remember one year my aunt was uh looking for any and all like Jenga sets, and she made a bunch of little snowman Christmas tree ornaments
Yeah,
out of it. Take them and paint them up with like the snowmen or minions or whatever, and
reindeer. Reindeer would be the easiest one.
Oh,
actually
turn my light from the camera off.
snowmen are really easy,
Yeah,
but because
snowman, Santa, and reindeer. That would be the really easy ones.
basically just paint it white, and then you can add the eyes, whether you paint them on or stick the little googly eyes on there. Or
Oh, I'd be painting them on, so hopefully they lasted more than 1 year.
yeah, we've had them where they fall off.
Oh yeah.
Um, little nose, little mouth. Put a little bow uh, around
Oh yeah.
for make it into like a little bow tie kind of thing around the neck.
Oh, sweetheart, did you check the clothes?
I restarted the dryer. We're a little still on the damp side,
Okay.
and I know it did go off, so they're ready.
Okay. Just put them in the basket until the other one dries. Ooh,
Oh,
3 foot
someone's
tall
fire.
Jenga.
Is that one of them?
Made out of wood. Big one.
Made out of like 2x4s or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
They're the ones you keep the little kids away from because they'll use them as bats.
Oh, they're not that big, but when they fall, they will hurt you.
Oh yeah. I'm talking like a 2 or 3 year old kid. They get a hold of one and they run around and use it on the knees and the shins and everything to the adults around.
True.
Yeah. Um.
Oh, wait till Crystal gets a chance to see
Sarah,
TRF campground.
Sarah, you can go out and shop and do whatever you want, but no yarn. She's trying to get me to be responsible for her not buying yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 Jenga sets. One the wood ones and one with Seahawk colors.
Ah.
But yeah, my aunt's also done
But they're the
big,
regular size Jenga.
big snowman painted on window shutters.
Y'all
And
keep going up. I gotta go in and get some more coffee and restroom. So I'll be right back.
Yep.
all right.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Yep. Mother Nature growled at him.
Um, and she's made that, get the window shutters and paint them up and whatnot and sell them and whatnot. But yeah,
If she enjoys what she does, then power to her.
oh yeah, she likes the crafting. She um,
Shut the door so Smudge doesn't come in here.
I I don't think she does anything with yarn or anything. Um,
She does. She could make yarn angels. Get some just some cheap wings from Walmart, and then she would make a yarn tassel. She
mm,
would put a piece of yarn around for the neck, separate some of it out for actual arms, and then do a piece of yarn around for the waist and cut the bottom for the bottom of the dress. And she could do that in any color. Because
mhm,
my kids' grandmother on their dad's side, she worked at a nursing home, and she sent me like half a dozen of them, all sorts of different colors. I know there was a purple, a green, and I think a yellow.
mhm. Um,
So if
yeah, it
she
was.
if
Go
she
ahead.
wants to get into yarn,
Mm,
there's all kinds she can do that's not crochet and knit.
mhm. Yeah, I was. Yeah, last year, right around this time was not a fun time of dealing with my dad dying and all that.
Oh no, that never is.
We did all the.
You didn't get your coffee.
No, considering the fact what time it is, I don't need to stay up a lot longer.
Oh,
Congrats, Renegade.
Yep, congrats, Renegade.
You're,
Um,
yep, you're doing something good and correct.
yeah.
Now, what it is, I don't know because I'd like to be able to do that myself.
Um, but yeah, little bit of a highlight was we were working on like one of the last trips back. We were working on getting our way back over here, and we managed to
Sweet
uh,
renegade.
and
All right.
and we stopped off there in Lowell for something.
That
Uh
that right there is what I'm talking about. Something similar.
oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, it's just a yarn tassel, and she could do wood or cardboard. So
Um,
I figured I'd take 2 seconds and look it up while I got it on my mind.
and then
Yeah.
but yeah, we literally stopped off into town, stopped off there, and it was oh, I think stopped and got gas, and then was going up to the local 55 mile an hour country road
Ah.
because I've been liking to go down up and down those. Uh, if I got the time, I like to go down those roads because uh, it's something a little different, and um, plus
Yeah.
I get a lot better gas mileage too.
Oh yeah.
And if it's gonna take me just a little bit more to uh, just a little bit longer to get where I need to go, and not by much. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that gas.
Going on the older roads that have lower speed limits, to me, it's more relaxing
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not competing with everybody and their dog trying to do 65 and 85 to get 30 miles away and almost get hit because somebody's in a bigger hurry than I am and left 20 minutes late for their appointment.
Mm-hmm. But
So,
yeah, we were just literally up going, and it was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, these signs are out. Wait a minute, it's Christmas through Lowell. I get a hold of my aunt who I had just seen it like the previous day because of my dad's memorial service,
yeah.
and I was like, uh, is this going on? And is your booth up and going? Sure enough.
Yep.
So he went and said hi, and
Hello, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
so so that was a that was a fun little thing to go, just to go and look
Yeah.
and a
Take
little
your
bit
mind
more.
off everything
Little,
that is going on.
yeah. Plus, get to talk to my aunt, who I get along with just fine, and
I
all that. So,
I was looking on Amazon because I need to find some uh, wire connectors for coming off of this stuff for all those lights and everything. I found those,
Hey,
and I'm
Bill.
going, they're like a Wago. I'm going, that might not be bad. That would be a lot easier, probably to get set up than trying to script and everything.
exactly, Mark.
Yeah.
Mater doesn't like me driving because I'm too slow. I drive like a grandma.
I go
Yeah, you
5 miles
do.
over the speed limit.
Yeah, but the wrecks I have the last wreck I had, I was sitting still.
Yeah, I just go 5 miles over the speed limit. I don't go that
Well,
much
you
fast.
remember what happened with my last wreck?
Yeah, you were going straight. They went sideways.
No, she came over in our lane. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, because you could have reached out and hit the roof of her car. That's how close she was.
yeah. My last wreck, I was sitting at Sonic and she backed into me.
Mark, I'm usually not the turtle one, but again,
I drive in
uh,
the slow lane and put my cruise control a couple miles under, just so I don't have to deal with it.
uh, usually about 5 over, 5 over, and I still get past like
Oh, I get passed
mad.
all the time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Or I'll be behind a slow person and someone will pass me and
yeah.
pass the
That.
slow person, and then the slow person speeds up and they're way out there.
uh,
Oh yeah. Mine is I get past and they'll get in front of me and I have to hit my brakes because we've got a 75-mile-an-hour highway that I get on to go back and forth to church and group, and I'm doing 72, 73. They get in front of me, they're doing 60.
I have one lane both ways to
Yeah.
get from Michigan City to Valpo, and it can get bad in the winter, so I have to keep an eye on what weather we have in Michigan City and what weather they have in Valpo.
Renegade, then don't come up to Michigan and have me dig him you the finger.
Oh, he would do that just because he could.
Yeah, he would too.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
Dig him. I look and I see your face, and I'd be like, Renegade here. Mm. I'm not gonna show up because YouTube, but
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's like earlier. I'm going to Walmart because I had to get a few things, and there was a car in the turning lane blocking the crosswalk, and person was nice enough to back up so I could get through, and right away the car behind them's beeping their horn like crazy.
Yep.
What
Mark,
the heck is
most
on that Chick-fil-A sandwich?
don't go over 5 over. They go like 10, 15, sometimes 20.
Yeah, the only time I don't get them 10 over is on Sunday mornings, because from here to where I have to get off the highway to go to church, I literally will run by like 4 or 5 cops. And it's like, yep, I'm good. I'm in speed limit. Y'all have fun. Oh. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I haven't been paying attention to the weather, so now I know how come my tablet didn't want to work in the living room, in the other craft room,
Why?
because that's where the main thing is, setup is, and so that's where all the interference comes in at.
I saw a lot of cop cars on my way home today.
What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing. I go 5 over the speed limit. A lot of other people were pulled over, probably speeding.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
They want to make their Thanksgiving sucky.
Get their quota at the beginning of the month instead of the end.
They
Yeah.
don't have a quota.
Huh?
They don't have a quota.
That's what they tell you.
I have friends that are police officers and sheriffs.
Okay, it is an unspoken here that they need to get X amount of tickets. They have a quota. It's just it's understood.
The Buccaneers are playing the Chiefs right now. Well,
I
starting.
don't know.
What the heck are they carrying?
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
I've got daughter overall stall in the bedroom, in the other craft room, and I have a dishcloth in the bedroom craft room. And I have that one shelf is one rolling shelf. I've got it 3/4 full, so.
One more day of political ads.
Yay.
They just had a political ad. That's why I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's the countdown, the race to the countdown, and who's going to win.
Yeah. Half the country's going to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know who Mater's voting for. All right, I'll be back in just a second, guys.
All right.
Oh, where's
Okay.
All right. Got another order with Amazon for the connectors. I found some. I'm gonna get those others I just found. It'll make it a lot easier connecting the wires and everything for uh, the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can take the 14 gauge wire and run that. Hey, Uncle Mark,
Hi, Mark.
and like I said, get that run, and then the wires coming from the lights, I can just go over and plug in on that.
Hi, Uncle Mark.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
And hey, Angela, I saw you come in.
So hopefully it won't be that much longer. I'll have this thing all set up out there in the garage. The fun part is getting all those solar panels connected together and on its own bracket and everything. And hopefully I've got it set up where it gets the correct amount of sun to keep the battery charged. See, now we got Mark Thomas and Uncle Mark in here.
Oh, Marky Mark.
No, that's Twisted V Twin. I haven't seen him in a while.
Me neither.
Well, I mean, he's been busy. He was out for a while because of back problems.
Mm.
And so he had to get back to trucking and everything to make sure the bills got paid. That I guess got behind on. And then, of course, he also one of his drivers actually got into a wreck and I think totaled out one of the rigs. And it wasn't the driver's fault either.
Mm.
Some stupid idiot in a cage out there not paying attention.
Yep. Like,
Yeah, I had to lay on the horn this morning at some idiot. I'm heading to work and everything, of course, dark and everything, so I got my lights and everything on.
Yeah.
The SOB pulls out of the gas station right in front of me, and luckily nobody in the left-hand lane, and I go around him, I just lay on the horn.
oh, someone the other day about drove right into my door in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah. There was one area over in Waxahachie I do actually hate going into Waxahachie, especially if I gotta go to Harbor Freight over there,
Mm-hmm.
or if I got, especially now Harbor Freight I can go a different route, but Tractor Supply, no, because there's only one way I can get to it, and it's a double turn lane to the left. A lot of people in the left hand lane, when they make their turn, they'll make that wide one go into the right hand lane. I've gotten almost hit there multiple times because they're in this lane, I'm in this one, and we're both making the turn, and they come over and almost hit.
Do they got the curved dotted lines too?
Yep.
Where it's like, hey, if you're
Yep.
on this side of that line, stay on that side of the line. If you're on this side of the line, stay on this side of the line.
Yep. And
And
they
they
even
still
have
can't follow it.
right. And they even
But
got the signs up there in front of the light, and even off to the left before you can get to the intersection, showing what lane does what.
come on, daggum bonehead. Trying to keep it PG with the language, but well, You know.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the only other thing I need to do. I gotta need to have wire going from here to here, and then this is all done, and then it's actually going to be going off of this my ground bus bar and off of the battery disconnect, and that's going to the battery, and then that's it. It's basically get this board mounted up on the wall out there in the garage. I'm done. I can start hooking everything else up. Hook my battery up, get my solar panels hooked up, which is going to be this setup right here. So I got it where I got the negative or the ground, and I got the positive for all my solar panels. Which I got to figure out if this is going to work or not. That might not work. I don't know. Depends upon how long the leads are coming off the solar panel.
Mark, those are the SumServe specials.
Now those are owls.
Okay.
We know Bryn's going to be busy tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah, she's got the election to work.
Yep.
What?
Said how
You
busy
have a
it's
bit.
gonna be tomorrow.
I have to work the election tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'm saying you're going to be busy tomorrow.
Yeah, but I got homework that I can do that doesn't require my computer.
The only thing you got to do is interface with idiots coming in.
Some sort of specials there, Mark, with those.
Well, we have a full panel, so there's 2 Democrats and 3 Republicans.
Ah.
Unlike the last time I worked for this county, it was all Republicans in there. We had no Democrats.
Aw.
That's against the rules.
Well, yeah, but if nobody shows up,
Yeah.
do with what you got.
Yep. We didn't know until the end of the day. They kept thinking I was a Democrat, and I was like, nope.
And you're like, no. What you been smoking?
Yeah, what are you putting in that piece of pipe?
And I'm not sure I want any because of that.
Yeah.
Okay, that can go in the trash.
Oh, the football game's on.
Oh, yeah.
Was it on ABC?
Yep.
Mom went and laid down about an hour ago, so.
Yeah, she was driving us nuts this morning. My alarm hadn't even gone off yet, and all of a sudden I hear the door of the bathroom opening up. It wakes me up and everything. And it's my mom coming through. I'm going, Mom, what are you doing? And of course, she can't.
I've been in the craft room since 3.
Yeah. And I literally had to get up and tell her to go back to bed and everything.
And
I went and was like, okay, I got to get some more sleep. It's not time for me to get up yet. And this out, the door is opening up again.
I had to go out of the craft room to go in there to literally walk in her face to get her to go back to bed. get her back in her room, sit down, count to 10. She's coming through the living room. So it's like, and it was every 20 minutes, basically, until I got her to lay back down at.
Oh gosh, come on!
Like 4:45.
What?
They have to show Taylor Swift in the freaking thing.
Of course.
In the what?
In the
Taylor Swift
VIP
watching the
booth.
game.
Who cares about her?
I know. That's why I said, come on.
A lot of people show up to the game, to the Chiefs game, to try and catch a glimpse of her because they can't afford the $150, $200 concert tickets.
$1,500 concert tickets.
Okay.
1,500.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good. Honey, if I ever tell you I'm going to go to a Taylor Swift concert, you better smack me upside the head.
They're good.
You bet. If I'm paying $1,500 for a concert ticket, I better have shrimp, lobster, filet mignon.
And that's the up high.
That's the nosebleed seats.
No.
Yeah.
And
Renegade,
people are stupid enough to pay.
I can go live on TikTok now.
Yay!
Good.
You had to hit 500 subscribers. I have 519 now.
Yeah.
At least, at least with a band I like, at least they don't charge that much for our
For what?
for even daggum front row tickets.
For what?
The rock band Tool.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
They're my favorite band.
I wouldn't mind paying $150 for the first 10 rows. I wouldn't mind that. Depending on the band.
That's not the prices anymore.
I know.
You'll see hardly anyone famous.
A couple of years ago, I went and saw Tool live, and I got lower bowl for.
Yeah.
I got lower bowl for like $100.
Mark, they should have been teams like the Patriots or the Cowboys. Yeah, and I had fun at work with Rudy. I go, how about them Cowboys?
And he's like, shut up. Didn't they lose bad?
It wasn't that bad, but they still lost.
Yeah, but yours wasn't that good either.
Someone I talked to on TikTok isn't watching the Cowboys until Jerry dies.
Okay.
Because his name was Cowboys for Life or whatever. So I asked him, how about those Cowboys? And he goes, I'm not watching right now.
Cowboys for life. Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, I'll take that one, but the colors are orange, blue, and orange, black, and white.
What else is there? Cowboys from Hell?
Nope.
Pantera?
Oh, Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Oh, I'm talking about the song.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that one.
Pantera.
I'll be honest, I know the band, but I don't know their songs offhand. Like I know Kiss. The only song that I could have told you offhand, I can't now. Before I got together with Mater, there was only one song I could have told you. Now I've listened to so many of them I don't know and don't care. But considering I grew up in the night with 1940s and 50s country, yeah, I'm doing good to remember that Enter Sandman is by Metallica. I grew up with Patsy Cline, Hank Senior,
Yeah.
all them. That generation of country singers.
I grew up listening to uh, classic rock station when my dad was driving, and when I rode with my mom, it was always more modern rock stuff.
Hey Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe's in the house.
So,
Hey Joe. Um,
Oh, goodness.
heck, heck, it was my mom getting into Rob Zombie that I like Rob Zombie, and there and and I got her kind of into Godsmack a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Metallica is also one of my favorite bands.
The bad thing about it is I wasn't really into him, and then one of my exes who Mater has actually talked to,
Yeah.
John, he looks like the lead singer from Metallica before he got burnt.
Oh, James Hetfield.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that would be great.
And he showed me a picture. I'm like, yeah, you just need to grow your hair another foot longer and you're good.
Hmm.
Well, he had just regular short style. He didn't have the mullet.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, grow your hair out and you're good. He goes, yeah, no.
And then in the early mid '90s or something like that, early '90s, early to mid, uh, all four band members cut their hair in Metallica.
Yeah.
Um,
Hetfield now, where the last picture of him I saw or interview or anything was about
y-
6 years ago, and it
yeah,
was almost a crew cut.
yeah, yeah. They all yeah. James wears his hair pretty short. Robert Trujillo has his hair pretty long still. I
Yeah,
seen him
see, I
just.
don't know what which one that is.
Robert Trujillo is the bass player.
Okay.
Um,
The only name I knew was Hetfield, and you'd
yeah,
have to remind me of that.
yeah. James Hetfield. Obviously their lead singer.
Yeah.
Um, and you got Robert Trujillo on bass. He also played with Suicidal Tendencies, and he also played with Ozzy Osbourne.
Ah.
Um, and I recently saw him at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Really?
He played bass for the whole Ozzy Osbourne medley.
Nice.
Um, then you got Lars Ulrich on the drums, and you got
Now
Kurt.
Lars, I recognized the first name, but I didn't never knew the last name.
Mm-hmm. And you got Kirk Hammett on guitar.
Joe,
Um,
I can go live on TikTok now.
and
Yeah, I erased my TikTok account. I was just like, nah.
I like it. I like all the stuff you can do on it
Yeah, I just
for the YouTube.
I've I've heard of Texas Hippie Coalition. I'm not familiar
FF.
with their stuff. Five Finger Death Punch. I
Yep.
have heard. I like some of their stuff. I sometimes they'll call them Five Finger Cover Band
Yeah, they do. They did do a lot
because
of
they
covers.
do a lot of covers as well.
Yeah. My daughter got me into Death Punch, and I had a MP3 player that I used at one of the jobs I was working, and one of the first songs on there was Death Punch, And I got accused of being a Satanist because I was listening to that music. And they said that's why I couldn't do my job right, is because I was listening to satanic music. I'm like,
Oh, Jesus.
I looked at him, I was like, okay. And
That's not fair, Renegade. I can go live now.
yeah.
So,
You just gotta get into chat so people online and talk in their chats, and they'll add you.
Yeah.
so
But
do you remember what song it was?
you need to go back.
What is going on? What a weird show.
Years?
Red One, coming November 15th.
You need to go to their song that was their number one song 10 years ago.
I don't know who M.U.N.S. is.
Number one song. That's.
It was all over the radio.
So it's going to be a single.
No, I
Alternative
think they
music.
just pulled it off their CD.
I listen to alternative music.
Yeah. But that was every day I started with 5 Finger Death Punch.
Oh, okay.
This is not easy to get this part done.
My cat's hiding behind my recliner now.
I want to say it was Monster or something like that. I think Monster was part of the lyric.
I don't know.
Like I said, it's been over 10 years. Yeah, because
Under and Over It.
no.
Back for More. Remember Everything.
Nope.
Coming Down. The Pride.
Ooh.
Treasure Truth.
No.
There was The Wrong Side of Heaven and the Righteous Side.
Wrong Side of Heaven, Right Side of Hell.
Yep, I'm on the
That's
wrong side of heaven.
Susan,
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the one?
That was it.
yeah, I saw Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
That's one of my more favorite songs by him.
Well, that was, like I said, that was one of the first ones, and I'm like, because they got me in the mood to go fishing every day.
And that's not even a daggone satanic song.
But it was the metal and the way that they scratched their voice in that song, and the beats and the rhythm and the beats and stuff like that.
Oh.
These are older, Catholic raised from Mexico, not Hispanic, Mexican women.
So, those that are not familiar with the harder stuff, believe me, I can pull out some harder stuff. Even
I listened to Slipknot for about 2 days, and then I was like, I'm tired of not understanding what the heck they're saying. I'm done.
oh, I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only way. That's all we stop seeing.
Yeah, if I still had that MP3 player and it was working, yeah, Michael would not be going to sleep because that would be loud.
They're gonna Yeah, I'd say Slipknot is harder than
Started it.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah. Slipknot was not on there. Like I said, I listened to it for about 2 days and I was like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can, and then you get off into like bands like Gore and whatnot, and
Nah, Jim, that was
and then you get the like those bands with interesting names.
Scout.
Um,
Okay, she's getting drinks.
and then and then um, and then some of the European metal is
Yeah.
even harder still.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really that familiar with it, but
But like I said, it was because of where and how they were raised.
mm-hmm.
Nice. Uh, sorry, Susan. So yeah, it's just anything that was not what they grew up used to, which was hymns and church songs and low and slow country and stuff like that. It's no, they didn't believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and add to the fact that I was white, that was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the reverse racism that nobody talks about. But I don't work there. I left for a different job and I worked that for a few years. I found out 6 months after I left that they got sold to a division of Walmart. And within a month of getting sold, they were shut down.
Mm.
But all the goldfish and angelfish and stuff you could buy at Walmart, you used to be able to buy at Walmart, we supplied them. So that's what I meant by I had to go fishing every day.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you mentioned about what they what you grow up around can influence your music if you're a musician. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Gosh.
what you grow up around also influences what you listen to.
Yep.
Yeah. Heck, that's how like Black Sabbath got so heavy for their time
Yeah.
because they were around the factories and whatnot and the slow, heavy prodding of the machinery and all that Tony Iommi worked in. That's Black Sabbath guitar
Okay.
Yeah, of
player.
course. Think about, because of his job and everything, he lost
His
what,
fingertips.
2 fingertips. Yep.
Yep.
Susan, been working on this board and everything for the uh, solar panel setup, everything for the garage. So tonight I've been, I got my wire and everything in. So basically, I've just been getting it all wired up, trying to. I've got more to wire and everything, but I got all my tools up here right now. Got my power inverter and got the positive negative bus bars, and I got me a battery disconnect, so I'll have power coming in here for the battery, from the battery, and of course here's the negative and going to here, and then I've got power. I got my negative going to my solar charge controller, and I've got the positive for that because solar power the charge controller is actually what's going to be charging the battery, keeping it fully charged.
Yeah.
I've got a 12-volt fuse block right here that's going to allow me to operate those LED lights, which those things are bright.
Yeah.
Y'all hadn't seen the video. Y'all need to go check it out.
Yeah, he had me turn off the light, then he hooked up one of those lights, and I'm like, oh, Lord, help. I can't see now.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in the doorway of the garage.
Right.
Which, yeah. Can you check hers real quick? Don't bring in what's dry, just...
It's raining right now, so if I bring anything in...
Exactly. Put it in the basket. Leave the basket out there on top of the washer.
I got a cigarette going. I will check it after I get through with the cigarette.
Your cigarette won't hurt her clothes.
Let's look at what I just picked up from a local bookstore.
Tony
Iommi's book.
Okay, cool.
Iron Man, My Journey Through Heaven and Hell with Black Sabbath.
Have you heard the version that Bob Rivers does?
No.
I'm not going to play it, but you've got to go and check out, and man, you do this Thanksgiving evening. Start listening to Bob Rivers Christmas music, and one of the songs he does is I Am Santa Claus.
Wait a minute. You know what? I might have.
He does a lot, from what Mater has told me, he does a lot of stuff like Weird Al does.
Yeah.
I might have heard that. It's been forever, but yeah, now that you meant to say that, it like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, he does. You've got to go and listen to his songs. I know that one song I listen to at work is called Bowel Moves.
Don't tell me that's a Night Moves parody.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
You know the song "Big Old Jet Airliner" by Steve Miller.
Not right off the top of my head, but I'm sure if I heard it,
That jet airliner that Steve Miller sings about and everything. Anyways, Bob Rivers does his version of "Beat Up Old Jet Airliner."
Oh goodness!
And the very end of it, you hear the captain, come over the PA system and everything going, "Ladies and gentlemen, I decided to turn on the smoking sign. I figure if the plane's smoking, why not you?" Or something like that.
Oh boy.
They got one.
Him?
Is that Bob Rivers? Yep.
Santa Claus will be here a little bit later. Get some sleep.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
But what's it? You know that the song "Downtown" by Petulia Clark. They did one also now, and it's called "Downtown in the '90s."
What if Eminem did Jingle Bells?
Yep.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. Oh, you know the song Bobby McGee?
Oh goodness, I used to rock and roll all night.
Yeah, I used to rock and roll all night. Yeah, that's a funny one.
Ugh.
But you've got the one, like I said, you've got Bobby McGee with with Janis Joplin singing and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, they did it, and it's Mr. Magoo.
Oh Lord.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, no, I'm good. I
Yeah.
am so done. Oh Lord.
Sled Zeppelin.
Yep.
Oh good heavens.
Wait till you listen to the 12 Days of Christmas.
Free, free as a turd.
Okay.
Don't don't tell me that's a Dagon Freebird one.
Okay, we won't tell you.
Yep.
uh,
Hey, Susan.
sheesh.
Yeep.
Like I said, you'll get a kick out of listening to his stuff. I mean, I don't know when the last CD he put out. I know it's been years. I don't even know if he's still doing it or not. But I mean, yeah, like Crystal was saying, he was basically doing the same thing like Weird Al, just doing parodies of songs. Um, oh, the song was it Little Drummer Boy,
Oh God, yeah.
the
Yeah.
little, the little rummy boy.
I need a stiff belt or two after hearing all those things. All those.
Yep. Um,
The 12 Pains of Christmas.
yep. Now why in the hell are they blinking?
Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh good heavens.
Trying to think of the other song.
Oh, we
It
got
said
lit.
instead of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Oh,
you got
some go.
Teddy the Red-Nosed Senator.
I feel like Rudy the Red-Nosed Chef
Now,
who,
Ah,
who makes fruitcake. And you
I
have to have 2 bottles of rum for his fruitcake.
am so sick of ads on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen to something you can't.
Oh, Susan, what size cotton thread are you using?
all right, who's playing it?
What?
Hey,
Playing what?
Oh, he played Bob Rivers for a second.
Yeah, the 12 Pains of Christmas. Someone's still playing it.
Yeah,
Arnie.
Playing what?
Bob Rivers songs. Because depending on the higher the number, the thinner the thread. And I'm wanting to estimate how you're doing that because some of those are really tedious, and then but you can get really pretty designs on them out of thread. Oh, okay. Thank you. Very nice, Renegade. I'm glad that they were doing good. I'm sorry that that happened,
Yeah.
but
All right.
Ah.
I'm looking up for something right now.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, my grandma tried to teach me how to crochet with actual sewing thread. So, yeah. I got a little scared of that stuff. If it's not in a machine or I'm using it on fabric, I really don't want to deal with it. But that's the main thing. Okay. Cool. I know one thing. I gotta hose my bucket out. There's still dirt in it from yesterday.
Is there?
Yep. Yeah, Bill. I've been using needle threaders off and on for about 15 years now. Just because sometimes I'm so tired, but I have to get it sewn. So, and then if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see unless it's literally right on the end of my nose.
Do we need to get you one of them lights with a magnifying glass in the middle on the arm?
My dad gave me one already
Yep.
because my ICD 10 CM book has some small writing.
Oh yeah.
When I'm trying to read it at night, I can't read it.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah.
I
They're
would,
good too. And I have a lady that in my group that makes those, or she did. Right now, she doesn't have the room to set her machine up, and she'll go through.
She's on the board first. I forgot to say
Yeah.
that.
um,
3 to zip.
Nice, Renegade. She'll go through a yard of fabric and make in no time making those.
yeah, a guy at a local record store has one for when he's working on audio equipment, like the old radios and uh, record players and all that. You know, when you gotta really see what you're doing on the small things.
Yeah, we've got one here in the house, and then I've got the neck light. I use that for when I'm doing, especially when I'm doing black. That sometimes white yarn will mess me up too. So
All right, here I wanted to find it. The for the King's Feast at TRF this year. This is the Feast of Gold since it's the 50th annual TRF festival. Now don't get. I'm probably going to say this stuff wrong. The Amuse Wali.
Dova.
Yeah. Shepherd's Field Picnic of Charcuterie with cheeses, egg, and Branston pastries.
Yeah.
That's your first
Course.
course. Yeah. Then you got Goddess of the Fields. Salad of hearts of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, onion, and carrots. Blue cheese crumbles, bacon, dried cranberries, apples, walnuts, with an avocado herb dressing. And then go into Biscuit Pomodoro. Soup de Pomodoro aroma tomatoes with garlic basil puff pastries.
Tomato soup.
Yeah.
It's not
Tomato
biscuit,
tomato basil. It's tomato basil soup. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bisque.
Yeah. But I mean, you got your your salad and everything.
Okay.
And then grilled onions of rotisseries royale, which is the King's Royal Carvers. And you got,
Texas Renaissance Fair, Mark.
yeah, the prime rib of the beef eaters. Magnificent prime rib of beef, the king of cuts, crusted with salt of Maldon, roast garlic, and herbs. Picadores de Portuguese, flamed on steel garlic and pork belly sausage.
Hmm.
Harborough's dread of pork, cured loin and short ribs of island pig with jerk rub, pick pepper, and glass de vianda. I got no idea. Grilled chicken with herbs and meat glaze. And then, of course, you got the wild potatoes, mushrooms, and vegetables. So you can have all the mushrooms.
Yum.
Then, like I said, that's all part of your. Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They say 6 course, but I'm only seeing 5. Or well,
Dessert.
A chocolate truffle cake layered between millefiori pastry served with fresh berries, cream and glaze, mocha chantilly, and fruit sauces.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go because I got a little bit of cleaning to do. And it's almost time, so y'all have fun. You have laundry, so I'll see you about 8:15, hon. Bye bye.
I yeah.
That will let me.
Yeah, that's the menu for the King's Feast, and um, now it is $119 a person for that, but they also get you into the festival for the entire day, plus the 2 hour show with all you can eat of a 6 course prime rib meal,
Gross.
and all you can drink of tea, soft drinks, beer, wine, sangria, or mead, or all the above.
I hate prime rib.
Well, I don't mind it. The only thing is, if I get some, I always make sure to have it sent back to make sure it's cooked a little bit more, and they'll do it too. But the thing about it is, when they start coming out with all the meat and everything, you can get as much of it as you want, or if you don't want, say, the prime rib, you can have as much as sausage or chicken if you want.
Yeah, usually that's what they have.
Yeah, but I mean, they'll say you want more of the salad or the soup, they'll bring you another bowl of it.
Well, it's now 7-3. Buccaneers are winning.
Good. Hope the Buccaneers give the Chiefs their first loss of the year.
Don't know.
It was amazing the fact that Minnesota was so good, and all of a sudden,
Night, Mark.
all right, Mark, yeah, and I'm fixing to shut it down anyways. I got about a minute to go. But yeah, like I said, it was pretty, interesting the fact that, like I said, Minnesota, they were doing so good, then they started losing. Of course, they beat the Colts, which I'm glad of. All right, well, since Steven's not here, he's going to miss out on it all. So, Bren, you're up.
Night, everyone.
Arnie, you got anything besides coughing?
Mm. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll probably be live tomorrow.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Like I said, it's not the chit chat without you guys. So, I mean, we could talk about one particular item and like run with it the whole time, but nope, that's not the way I like running the stream. As you can tell, we bounce around all kinds of different things. And Renegade, he should be live tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Central, 7 Eastern. And then, of course, Arnie, he should be going live at 7 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everybody's coming in on the chat tonight. Everybody come up on the panel.
There he comes.
And I got to shut this down because I got trying to get trash done. I got laundry to do. And then I got to get ready for bed myself.
Okay,
So,
Leila.
you got 5 seconds, Stephen, to say goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe out there.